Here are some of the insane things me and my sisters did to torture my uncle. My uncle was always kind of crookedy. He wasn't the most mobile guy as far as like being able to chase a bunch of young kids. And as kids, we took full advantage of this. He used to always have a snack stash. Mind you, he's diabetic, so he needed his snack stash. We didn't care. It didn't correlate to us. We would be dogging all his snacks. We would purposely eat his whole box of Little Debbie's or whatever it was. We would eat it till it's gone. Finito, none, zilch. He would find us and be like, get the hell out of my room. What are you doing? Blah, 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 blah. And we would just be laughing. He would try to chase us. He would take his belt off. He'd try to whoop us. But mind you, he's slow. So he would try to whoop and we'd be like, oh, can't get me. And we would just dodge it like that. We were so bad to him. And this summers when my parents were at work, he didn't have many rules. One of his rules was we weren't allowed to go into our backyard pool until 11 o'clock because he said it was too cold in the morning. You have to wait for the sun to come up. Oh, after he said this, we would purposely wake up at like 8 o'clock in the morning and run into the pool just because he told us not to. He said we were allowed to only have 1 cup of coffee per day and we would purposely down a whole pot per person. Even if we didn't want it, we would hide under his bed so silently when him and his girlfriend came in. We'd be under there for like 45 minutes to an hour before he even noticed we were there. We thought that stuff was so funny. And he would always try to whoop us, but he could never catch us. He was too fast. And my uncle wasn't no snitch. He could have wrapped all that stuff up by just saying, oh, I'm finna call your dad. And we would have, tightened up real quick. Not once did he ever snitch to my parents or even threaten to tell my parents about any of the bad stuff that we did to him. We were some bad little girls who found an adult who didn't have a breaking point. So we wanted to find his breaking point. We wanted him to snap. We had so much fun running circles around him. Like, I'm telling you, it was the best time of my life. Growing up with him was one of the most amazing times of my life. He was the best uncle. I kid you not. And I will forever be grateful for him not snitching. Because my parents would have been up in our butt. We would have got so tore up for doing all that stuff to him. But he's from Mississippi and St. Louis. He ain't doing all that. He ain't doing all that snitching stuff. That wasn't his style.